a real good feeling. Right now, 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 right now. Oh, I got a real good feeling. Got a real good feeling. Like there is lightning deep in my bones. Yeah, I got a real good feeling. I won't hit no ceiling. I'm going higher than I've ever known. Yeah, I got a real good feeling. Got a real good feeling. Like there is lightning deep in my bones. Yeah, I got a real good feeling. I won't hit no ceiling. I'm going higher than I've ever known. I got a real good feeling.
Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about a fan favorite, Cosmos, ticker symbol Atom, because it's down 21% in the last 24 hours, and I know a lot of people are very concerned about the cryptocurrency markets in general, but I know even more people are very concerned about Cosmos and where it is heading. So we are going to be doing some technical analysis on the project, and a little bit later we will talk about the fundamentals of Cosmos, what it is, why it might be something that you should consider investing in, and then we're going to have some community discussion. I'm going to ask you guys some questions, run a poll or two, and we're going to have a lot of fun today. So make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's see if we can't get up to 150 likes before we even get started here. Guys, we're going to go ahead and jump straight on to the Cosmos chart. In fact, we're going to start over here on CoinMarketCap. Cosmos is currently ranked number 21 out of hundreds of thousands of cryptocurrencies. It is the 21st most valuable. It's sitting at a $7.7 billion market capitalization, and it is down 18% in the last 24 hours according to this chart. But the way that I'm seeing it, it is down quite a bit more over here on the hourly chart. You can see ever since we rallied to $45 yesterday evening, we have pulled back 24% in 19 hours. So we got a pretty big dump going on here. Like I said, we want to break this down. Is this a good buying opportunity? Is this a time that we should be getting out of Cosmos? What should we be doing in regards to this movement? Well, I actually want to start on the longer term. We have some short-term movements here, but I want to start out here on the weekly chart because there's something interesting going on Cosmos, and it is known as ascending, uptrending level of support on the weekly chart and a downtrending level of support on the RSI. That is what is known as classical bullish RSI divergence, and that is a very bullish factor for Cosmos, but I forgot to introduce someone. Smay, I'm so sorry. Is this turning into like a running gag? How you doing, Smay?
Oh, hello. I wasn't even expecting to be introduced today. But hello, everybody. I'm here. I'm wearing Go Mountaineers. Just wanted to put that out there.
This is the 6th time we've done Altcoins Anonymous, and I think I've remembered to introduce Smay one time. I'm very sorry, Smay. You're not.
It's all right.
You were memorable, I promise.
Thank you, guys. And but here's to be honest with you guys. I just got to tell you. I probably won't have much of a take today because the reality is I have really no idea what this coin is we're talking about. So just so you know, I probably won't say anything now.
The truth comes out. Anyway, guys, we're going to jump back onto the weekly chart here. There is classical bullish RSI divergence going on the long-term time frames. And by the way, this is not short-term classical bullish RSI divergence. This has been in effect for a year. For 365 days. This literally started on a bottom at $3.84 on the 21st of September. What is today's date? September 20th. So we have been in bullish RSI divergence territory for a year, and we're seeing that play out with this cryptocurrency Cosmos rallying to new all-time highs in the last couple of weeks. The question now is, can this sustain? That is what we're looking at. Well, taking a peek here at the MACD, we can see that we had a bullish MACD cross that took place right over here on the 16th of August of this year. The last 6 weeks have been very bullish for Cosmos, and in fact, ever since we saw it bottom out when the histogram changed directions at the bottom of the market in June, the market has been very, very bullish. In fact, other than one small correction right here, we've seen 8 green candlesticks in the span of 9 weeks. So it has been a very bullish couple of months for Cosmos. However, that might be coming to a conclusion because as you can see, we've had a pretty big dump over the last 24 hours. In fact, we are currently looking at a red candlestick that is nearly 24% in just one day. And what that has led to is what is known as a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern on Cosmos. This cryptocurrency is down quite a bit. But let's pause for a second. We're going to continue with the technicals, but even before we do, I want to tell you a little bit about what Cosmos actually is. And by the way, guys, any questions you guys have, any price predictions you have on Cosmos, anything like that, make sure to drop it in the chat. Helps us with engagement. I want to read what you guys have to say. We're going to get to comments and chat here in just a second, but let's jump over to cosmos.network, their website. They proclaim themselves as the Internet of Blockchains. Pause. That reminds me quite a bit of a project that we've discussed here on this show before called Polkadot. You may remember back to Altcoins Anonymous when we talked about Polkadot. Polkadot is what is known as an interoperability protocol. Essentially what that is a type of blockchain that allows for the interfacing of multiple different blockchains with each other. So for example, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano are examples of what are known as layer 1 solutions or layer 1 protocols. They are the base layer. They are the foundation. They are not the foundation, excuse me. They are the first floor of the building. Then you have layer 2 protocols like Lightning Network that exists on top of Bitcoin. And you have things like Chainlink, which exist on top of Ethereum. And then you have certain things that exist on top of ADA. Those are layer 2 solutions. A layer 0 solution is something that pulls all those together. Polkadot is an example, and so too is Cosmos. The reason that that's important is because, as Charles Hoskinson said a couple of weeks ago, there's going to be a Wi-Fi moment where everything just works, and the simplicity of the technology is what's going to drive mass adoption. In fact, I made a video yesterday that I scrapped where I was going through Starbucks, and I was explaining to you how what I have learned from Starbucks applies to cryptocurrency. Starbucks is a very successful business. Why? Because it makes people's lives faster and simpler. It doesn't make them cheaper, but it does make them easier. And an entrepreneur, if they can make somebody's life easier, is going to make a lot of money. The same thing is true for a blockchain. That's why interoperability protocols like this are so important, because they make Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano all work together much easier, and that leads to a better user experience, which leads to the price going up. So let's read on here. Cosmos is an ever-expanding ecosystem of interconnected apps and services built for a decentralized future. Enter a new universe of connected services. They have $94 billion under service and 255 apps built on them. The heart of Interchain, they talk about being a security provider, router, custodian, etc., secured by Atom. And as you scroll down here, you can see some of their statistics. They are a proof-of-stake blockchain. They have less than 1 cent fees and transaction times measured in those single digits worth of seconds. So that's kind of a 30,000-foot overview of what Cosmos is. But before we go back to the technical analysis, let's go to full screen, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit. I want to answer some of your questions in chat. If you guys have any questions at all about Polkadot, Cosmos, I want to hear them. I'm going to read a couple of chats here really quick.
I have a chat here. It's from Smay, and it says, guys, Polkadot is better than Cosmos. I'm sorry. That just had to be said. Because Polkadot's better.
Why?
Because Polkadot.
That's a great answer, Smay.
Yeah, I just wanted to let...
That's called an opinion piece right there. That's how most of it works nowadays. Anyway, guys, make sure to hit that like button if you are enjoying the stream. Smay, do you see anything interesting in chat? Somebody said, Nick said you're not naked. That's a reference to this morning when Smay said he wanted to go home and become naked.
I will be naked. Not on the show, but I will be at my house.
All right.
Maybe not naked, but, I'll definitely undress a little bit.
Oof. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and jump back onto the chart really quickly here. Let's go ahead and dive down to the 1 hourly chart. There are some things that we want to discuss here. One of the first things that I want to bring to your attention is the fact that Cosmos has been in a very large correction ever since yesterday, and in doing so, we have put a couple of interesting candlestick formations into place. One of them right here you can see is called an inverted hammer. That happened at 1 o'clock this afternoon. That inverted hammer is a technical indicator and a candlestick formation that typically shows that we're going to be hitting the bottom. Unfortunately, that did not occur, and the market continued to the downside. We saw what's known as a red, green, red candlestick formation, and now it looks like we have the opportunity to be putting into effect what is known as a hammer formation. We saw an inverse hammer. Now we could be putting in a hammer. Long lower shadow, long, very, very short body. That's what we want to see happen. A couple of things I also want to bring up are different levels of support that we're currently looking at. One of the levels of support that I'm paying close attention to on Cosmos right now is none other than the 200 hourly SMA. We're currently below it. It's sitting at $35.85. We are beneath that, but I want to see us hold that. That's one of the levels of support I'm looking at. Another level of support that I'm looking at here is this uptrending level on the 1 hourly chart right here. Cosmos is attempting to bounce off of this level, and if it maintains this level, then very well we could continue this rally. If we do break below here, then we are going to start going to the downside. So essentially what this is our 1 hourly chart decision point, guys. This is the place that we want to decide, okay, what is Cosmos going to do right here? Because if Cosmos breaks to the downside, then that's going to lead to certain events and cascading events, and if it bounces here, it's going to lead to the same. So let's keep looking at our analysis. One of the things I want to show you is the fact that the RSI on Cosmos is sitting right down here around 33. If we look at Cosmos over the last several times it corrected, and we look at its bottoms, let's take a peek at where the RSI went down to. In the last 4 major corrections, here's what the RSI did. The RSI in this case on September the 11th pulled back to 41.7. In this case on September the 13th, it pulled back to 47. In this case, it pulled back to 38. In this case, it pulled back to 37. Right now, Cosmos's RSI is sitting at 32. So the point is, Cosmos's RSI has gone lower than it has ever since September the 7th when we had a major correction in the entire cryptocurrency market. It wasn't just Cosmos, it was Bitcoin having to do with a major long squeeze caused the entire cryptocurrency market to go down. What's the point here? The point is, being this low on RSI, being this overextended, does indicate to me that Cosmos is overextended to the downside, and it does need to bounce. And I think that's something that we are likely to see. But let's go ahead and take a look here at Lux Algo and see what it says. We do have a strong sell signal right here, but I will also mention we had a strong sell signal right here. Let me make sure I have my settings correct. I think I actually left these on from this morning. Let's go ahead and turn that back to where it's supposed to be. Lux Algo has a sell signal that came into effect right up here, but frankly, I think the sell signal has already made its mark, and I think we've already hit the bottom, and we have seen that sell signal play out. If we look out here to the 4-hourly chart, then we will see that there is a sell signal right now, which is not the best news in the world if you were a bull on Atom, because at the same time that we're seeing this sell signal right here, we're also seeing a bearish MACD cross here on the 20th of September just yesterday, so be watching out for that. That sell signal does indicate that we could be going much lower, and looking out to the daily chart, there is not currently a sell signal, but I will be keeping an eye on that, and if there is one, I will tell you about it. So here's the point of this. Here's the point of all this technical analysis. Right now, there are reason to be bearish on Cosmos. For example, there is a bearish engulfing candlestick formation on the daily chart. There is a sell signal on the hourly and the 4-hourly chart. There is bearish MACD crossing on the 4-hourly chart. And in general, Cosmos has rallied very far. It has rallied in just the last couple of months, ever since the 21st of July, 60 days ago, we've rallied 400%. It is in need of a correction. What I think is going to happen here, guys, is even though the short-term technicals say we're going to bounce off of this little uptrend that we've seen over the last 7 days, I think we're going down here. And frankly, I think we're going to go down pretty hard here. I don't think the bottom is in for Cosmos. And yes, down here on the hourly chart, there is a very strong argument to be made that we're going to bounce off of 34.50, our current uptrending level of support, for a little while and hold it. But I think when we do that, it's not going to last very long. It's going to be a, if you want to get into Elliott waves, it'd be a subwave B rally, and then we're going to have another correction that would move us to the downside of this uptrend. And then we're going to trend quite a bit further to the downside. That's my prediction of what's going to happen on Cosmos, but I want to hear your take. Let's go to full screen and discuss. I'm going to put a poll in chat. Where is Cosmos going next? I'm going to go ahead and type that right now. Where is Cosmos going next?
After you do that, can you do me a favor and pull up CoinMarketCap so I can show my people something?
I can indeed. So, did that poll go out? I think it did. Where is Cosmos going next? Yes, right. It is up. Cool. All right. I am on CoinMarketCap.
Okay. I'm going to go to your screen now.
Yes.
What I want you to do is I want you to go to the where it ranks the market caps.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and point out Polkadot for me.
Polkadot right here.
Okay. Now point out Cosmos for me.
Cosmos is right here.
All right, guys. I don't make the rules. But as you can see here, one is ranked higher than the other. So, and one's in the top 10 and one isn't. So that's all I just need everybody to know.
Wait, is there a way you can compare cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap? I've actually never done that before. I don't know. Tell me in the chat, guys. Is there a way you can compare cryptocurrencies? I surely there is. I've never done it before. Anyway, I guess you can do it on watch list.
And also, can I just say, I don't like the fact that it's called Cosmos and then its ticker symbol is something completely different.
That's a good point. Cosmos,
that's
it went
really
from so
big
to so small. The name is Cosmos, which is huge, and its ticker symbol is Atom, which is really small. Is that intentional?
I don't like it.
I don't think that's intentional.
I don't like it. I think it makes it confusing and makes you not want to invest in it. So,
Smay is the definition of an emotional trader, in case you guys didn't notice it.
Just so you know, the biggest takeaway from the stream is Polkadot is what you should be investing in.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks. Polkadot is the better of the interoperability protocols. To be honest with you, I think they're both pretty good. But Smay, what do the turtles say?
The turtles say exactly what I'm saying, which is Polkadot is better.
Did you come up with this, or did the turtles?
The turtles.
The turtles did?
Yes.
So you're just going to take credit for all the turtles' work and not even tell the audience?
I mean, they can't speak for themselves, so
that's true.
Might as well.
That's true. Either way, guys, that's all I got for you today. Want to bring you a little update on Cosmos. We're going to keep bringing you these altcoin updates. Let us know in the comments and in the chat. What do you want to see next?
Hold on. We have a disclaimer. Anything that Smay says does not reflect Jeb's opinion.
This is
just
true.
So you know.
This is a great disclaimer.
I feel like you need to say that every day. But also,
anything this one says does not reflect my opinion.
Second disclaimer is that in the link, there's a link in the description for something called a webinar that we're doing. You should probably go check it out.
You absolutely should go check that out, guys. That webinar is going to be awesome. I'm going to be talking about how to read charts. I'm going to be talking about how to set up your charts. We're going to be looking at the time frames you should be using. We're going to be looking at the logarithm versus linear chart formation, and we're going to be talking about the different types of candlesticks charts. Should you use candlestick charts, Heikin-Ashi, line charts? We're going to discuss all of that. If you guys want to join the webinar and have a more intimate place where we can actually dive really deep into your questions and your answers, and I can get to know you, and we can talk face-to-face on something kind of similar to a Zoom call, then check the link out down below. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you today. We are going to be coming back at you tomorrow with some more altcoin content, so tell us what you would like to see. We got some content coming out on Cardano ADA this afternoon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Also, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check out some of the links down below. We got some cool products down there that you might find to be useful. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.